All right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword for Friday, November 15th, set today by Boatman. According to my notes, Boatman is known for his themes. I think he can be a little tricky too. So let's see what Boatman has. Returning for every fish to make someone catch it? Question mark. Oh dear, that's not a good one to start with. I mean, returning sounds like a reversal indicator for every per, oh, maybe rep, and then a fish to, oh, I think in British slang, oh, you really caught it is you really, I don't know, were reprimanded harshly, you were in trouble. So maybe to make someone catch it is snitching on someone. Not sure. Ooh, a nice, oh my goodness, we have four that go all the way across. That's great. If provided we get them. Departs on time, followed by unending torment. Oh my goodness. In England's prime reason for delay. It could be departs on time, but I'm thinking it might be reason for delay. Oh, there is I think the infamous or yeah, the excuse British Rail. Are they still? I think they were replaced, right? Was privatized. But the reason for delays leaves on the line. Now, there was also the famous delay where after snowy weather, they said it was the wrong kind of snow that caused a delay. That's my memory anyway. I may be being unfair to British Rail. Anyway, yeah, departs is leaves. On time might be on, and T. Um, Unending torment, I think, is hell. And yeah, I think the T for time is there. Then we have hell not finished, and then in and England are the in and the E. So that's a great one to get. Let's try another one of these ones that go all the way across. Clue to no few typos in excuse for delay. Ah, so is there a, yeah, there's another supports delays there, delay. Oh, oh, that's great. 4 down and 17 down are exactly the same clue. Oh, that's cheeky to say the least. Any delays over here in the acrosses? I don't see one, but I do see some relay. Oh, there's a expects a delay with Southern, delayed often. Yeah, so I think there is a theme today. All right, this might be another excuse for delay. Check is in the mail. Clue to no few typos. That just seems strange. Could it be an anagram? Yeah, not getting that one. All right, let's go ahead and do all of these downs coming from the top row. One follows games idle, for example, as universal as contrary. Oh my goodness. One follows games idle. Could that, for example, I mean, I'm wondering if that could be the definition, and we have to think maybe laterally about some game. No. And the as universal as contrary. Ooh, I'm wondering if the contrary might be not, something not, rather not, or no. All right, here's one of our supports delays. I presume it's a double definition. Um, I think I know what the other one is. I was just thinking, I looked down and thought holds up, but this one supports delays. Nope. Boatman under duty to provide conveyance. All right, well, when a setter refers to themselves, it's usually me or I, and a duty might be a tax, so taxi is a conveyance. They cause delays with fix needed. Ooh, it'll go about a long time. Yeah, so is the definition simply they cause delays, or isn't one where with fix needed, like something not working or in something, um, it'll go about a long time. Yeah, that sounds like wordplay. How about tendency for delay? Caught in airports, alarmingly British. Yeah, so I think it might be tendency for delay, like procrastination, something like that. Because I think we have a lot of the letters of procrastination in airports. Yeah, and I think we finish then with nation, so British question mark. Maybe, let me even see if procrastination fits. It does if I type it correctly. So yeah, I think it's C for caught from cricket in the anagram of airports, followed by nation. All right, let me go ahead and just look again. Supports, delays, I think holds up. I'm going to go ahead and put that in with my bad typing, and we'll find out from the crossers if it's right or not. All right, back to the acrosses. Draw, Sally, purer with clothing removed. Ah, I think it's the two words Sally and purer. If you remove the outer letters, you're left with allure, which could be draw, to draw someone in, to allure them. Things that happen to person in Bible, New Testament with son. All right, I think it's things that happen might be events. We have Eve as the person in the Bible, NT for New Testament, and S for son. All right, dial a clue. That's cool. Oh, that's another good clue. Dial a clue. I'm just wondering if it might end in ice for that's cool, but don't see it. Yeah, could clue. I don't know. Can clue. We see cryptic indicating an anagram. Can clue. I don't think clue would indicate an anagram. All right. Does not happen to be not even in insanity. All right. I think if we take the odd letters of insanity, we get isn't. Does not happen to be. All right. German rail user put out with line taken by saboteurs. All right, I'm wondering if we're going to have at least partial anagram with the put out. out, maybe the anagram indicator. I don't know. And then German might be D, DE, or G, I think we can have. And so then I think maybe it's line taken by saboteurs. Strategy or tactics of saboteurs. No, I don't see that. Criminal kidnaps fingerprint agents. So criminal is definitely an anagram indicator, and I don't think I've seen that one before, but kidnaps is an anagram of ink pads, which are agents, things you use taking a fingerprint. Parrot heads to inner maze in the Amazon, thwarting extinction. Well, we just saw the other day parrot being Paul, P-O-L-L, and then maybe heads to inner maze. That would be the I and the M. Oh no, we have a T there. In the Amazon, thwarting. No, don't see it. Report rejected from beginning to end. That's a neat clue as well. A report can be a loud noise as well as being some kind of published report. Rejected from beginning to end. No, I like it, but I don't understand it. Slight loss of power cycling. Tea served here. I was wondering if it might be slight as the definition and tiny. Loss of power. Cycling is when letters cycle around from the end of a word back to the beginning. But then tea served here sounds like the definition. Where would tea be served other than a cafe? Or it might be the pot or something that it is served in. No. BBC lose tedious content in secret. Well, I'm thinking it might be a phrase that means in secret. BBC can be anti. Lose might be L. No. Another delay. Expects a delay with Southern. Yeah, so I think Southern might simply be an S at the end. And yeah, I think if you expect something, you await it. So it's A plus a delay is await plus that S for Southern. Delayed often, discontented. Well, I think we've seen that a lot where it means remove the inner letters. Hot and worn out. So is the definition going to be delayed? I'm thinking often discontented is going to be on. And then hot might be an H. And if you're worn out, you're old. Or it is old, I should say. None of us are old, of course. And then delayed often, I think, is on hold. All right. Yeah, I should be thinking of different phrases for delayed or meanings of it, or delay. One derogated as compliant, ignoring heart's unbroken, cheerful, earnest optimism. My goodness. A lot of words in that. Yeah, it's almost like one of those everyman clues where you have to take the first letters, but So we start with a U. I think the definition might be one derogated as compliant, which would be an Uncle Tom. So then how would the wordplay work? Ignoring hearts. So it is like one of those everyman clues, except for the words, the last four words, we have to ignore the inner letters and just use the outer letters. So we get UNCLETOM. Excellent. All right. How about I can be found in center with ATM broken to get money sent. I think ATM broken might be an anagram of ATM. Yeah, I wonder if it might end in MATCH. Something match to get money sent. And then I has to be, I think, found in not sure about this. Found in center. Center of what? I think it might be a word for center. No. Okay. Boatman's surge from bow interrupted by initial delay. Initial delay might simply be that D we have, and maybe we have a word for bow or bow. We put the D in the middle. And yeah, maybe Boatman here is not referring to himself, but a word. Yes, a bow, of course, could be a tie, and the surge of the sea would be the tide, of course. All right, in secret. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of some word like clandestine or it's actually a hidden clue within BBC Lose Tedious. So content of that would be closeted. Immediately think of Tom Cruise on South Park. Well, not actually Tom Cruise, of course. All right, that's a good one to get to because it gives us the first letter of the last word here. Clue to no few typos. Well, we have a T and a P and an S, so I'm thinking maybe we do anagram some of that. An excuse for delay. Something like rain stopped play, or what's the T something P word? Tape, type. Oh, it's the thing I said earlier. Oh my goodness. All right. So it helps to have that little bit of anecdotal memory, wrong type of snow. Yeah, I think if you're too young to remember that, but I think that line would often be rolled out on programs like Have I Got News for You? Um, all right, so that's good to know it's still in circulation. Yeah, I think it must be an anagram of two no few typos. Is that right? Is that 15 letters? No. In, maybe adding that. No, there's no I. Ah, I think since there's only one W, I think we have to read wrong type of snow as meaning an anagram of type of snow, which would be a clue to no few typos. That's clever. All right, where should I go next? I mean, this should be easy with that H. What's going to come in between? Oh, I'm thinking chronology. I think it might simply be a cryptic clue. No. Report rejected from beginning to, well, from beginning to end would be, now maybe from beginning to end is chronologically. Yeah, I don't quite follow that, so we'll take a look at 15 squared, see if they can explain it. Ooh, so now 3 down. What is that word going to be if chronology is right? D something O. Is it Latin? Deo? Is it Ronnie James Dio? Something do? Agadu? What is that? One follows, games idle. For example, yeah, so maybe it is a Latin phrase. Me, which I don't quite get the meaning in English, I have to admit, as universal as contrary. But I think maybe like the exception proves the rule might be similar. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a Latin word. And is it going to be Dio, Deo, Duo? One follows, games idle. Is the, for example, going to be a charade for something like say or e.g.? Or just idle, for example? No, not getting it. Oh, 14 now without Y, if the chronology is right. Yeah, the Y in the middle seems unlikely. But what would, to get money sent? Penny, penny, no. Oh, piggy bank. Yeah, piggy batch, penny match. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's some like way of wiring money, like Thomas Cook. To get money sent. No. I do think it must be, excuse me, MAT. All right, I'm not going to resort to wordplays.com yet, although I feel it's going to be soon. Here's they cause delays. Oh, could it be an anagram of they cause delays? That is 15 letters with fix needed. It'll go about a long time. All right, let's try the anagram helper. It's free. And we have LAE. It'll go about a long time. Oh, what's the 2-letter word going to be? At? Something at something. Yeah, it's not great letters. No, we don't have always. We almost have it. We just need a W. Um, Sorry, I was just looking to see what sort of word ending we might have in the last word. And yeah, where's the Y going to go? It'll go about a long time. Yeah, that seemed like the wordplay to me, but they cause delays. It is the right number of letters, and we have three of them. No, but if that was a T, that would be our parrot. Well, parrot, of course, can be to mimic or to repeat. Restate, maybe? Inner maze in the Amazon, thwarting extinction. That bit gets me. I do notice, though, maze has AZ, as does Amazon. Inner maze would be the inner letters. Do we remove those to leave AMON? I do like restate, but just I don't know what the heads to inner maze in the Amazon. Amazon being a river or being a big company. Yeah, not seeing it. This was our slight loss of power. Cycling. Power can be P. Maybe we think of a word for slight with 5 letters and a P. We lose the P, and then we have to cycle the remaining 4 letters. That would be convoluted, to say the least. And then we would get T served here. Yeah, not getting it. And our dialect clue, that's cool. No. All right, I think I'm going to look, excuse me, for a Latin phrase that means as universal as contrary. All right, I'm not finding any good Latin phrases ending in deo, dio, duo, doo-doo. So I'm thinking chronology I was never too sure of, so let's check it. No. Oh, although the R is right. So report rejected from beginning to end. Yeah, let me pause and think what letter is going to go first. It's a T, of course. Oh, that lost me cursor. There we go. And so report is a homophone indicator. If something is rejected, you threw out THREW, but it's a homophone, so throughout would mean from beginning to end. All right. Well, I don't think it's um, a Latin phrase now. Must be a something dog. Ooh, oh no, I thought it might be Pavlov's dog. One follows. Well, to dog is to follow, or a dog can follow you. One follows games idle, for example. Oh, I'm wondering if it's something to do with Monopoly. One of the playing pieces is a dog, right? So maybe that's a game's idle. So then the first word would be one follows. As universal as contrary. Yeah, I don't see that. What is that phrase? Something's dog, everybody's dog, your neighbor's dog. Yeah, I mean there's phrases like even the dogs in the street know about such and such, like everyone knows it. No. But that does give us, by the way, the throughout and better letter there. So maybe something. I mean, if the ATM is, oh, hold on now, maybe the ATM is there with that T, and I can be found with it. So maybe ITMA to get money sent. Something March. I still like match better, but maybe March, Manch. No. All right, I think I'm going to have to use word plays here for my dog to see what that is. Well, there's sausage. Excuse me. Sausage dog. How many of you remember the dog they had on That's Life that could say sausages? There is missing dog. I prefer sausage dog just because I love sausages. One follows games idle as universal. I think it is a reversal. So we have God might be the idol. For example, is e.g. As is as, universal is you. I think from the cinema rating. And then we have another as, and then contrary is telling us to turn all of that around. So then the definition is one follows game. I can't imagine a sausage dog being used for hunting to follow game, but maybe they have a secret life I don't know about. Um, all right, let's go with sausage dog. Maybe the German is G. And then, rail user put out, I think might be an anagram of rail user. And then line might be a final L. And so taken by saboteurs might be line taken just might be the L. So maybe saboteurs or by saboteurs. All right, let's try our anagram helper for G. Rail user plus another L. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's gorillas, I think. So one R, oh no, two R's, two L's, and then the S. Yeah, so the line is taken. I think the extra L is just taken inside. All right. Oh, so this is now interesting. Yeah, this is the one I thought was an anagram of they cause delays. No, it can't be that because there's only one L. Well, let me just check. Gorillas is right. Allure must be right, yeah. So we do have two L's. They cause delays. Then maybe that's the definition. With fix, maybe it's with fix needed, it'll go, which is 6 letters, about a maybe, and then a word for a long time. Oh, I wonder if it might simply we put in O-N and G to get long. Um, they cause delay. Yeah, but if it is something on something, I would expect the first word to be plural. They cause delays. What is that 6-letter word? Yeah, I wonder if it has an ending like full, F-U-L. Um, yeah, I'm not sure about that anymore. It'll go. All right, if it is an anagram of it'll go, that might be I-L, G-L. No, I'm going to look up 6-letter words with the 2 L's in that pattern. I see global, sort of like that, and also plural. And I'm wondering if it's they cause delays would be something like plural of, I don't know, singular delay. Um, but anyway, I'm going to leave it for now. I did look again at 14 down. And to get money sent, I was thinking of a remittance. So I'm not sure where the ATM. Yeah, so I think it's I think is that I, can be found in, oh, I think it's the words center and ATM. That's 9 letters plus the I. All of those are broken to get our remittance. All right, so now our parrot heads to inner maze in the Amazon. Thwarting extinction. Well, if you thwart extinction, maybe you mate or something like that. Um, yeah, very confused by that one. Remittance didn't give us anything else. Now, if it was plural of, that doesn't look right. Something M, something F. No. Let me try and finish the left-hand side. I haven't looked at this one. Returning for every fish to make someone catch it. I think I was right actually with per being for every, and that returns. And then the fish, I think, is a roach. And if you reproach somebody, I suppose you are lecturing them and they are catching it. All right. So now our supports, delays. Oh, I'm thinking about shelves. I don't know if shelving is delaying it. Yeah, I mean, it has the effect of delaying something, but really you're putting it off indefinitely. It may never happen if it's shelved. But I'm going to put it in because we're 40 minutes, so let's go ahead and check that one. It is right. All right. Dial a clue. Again, it's one where you have to read the answer as a clue, and the answer is laid back. Well, that would be a clue for the word dial. So that's clever, and if you're laid back, you're cool. So it is global. Global. They cause delays. Maybe I'm wondering if the two-letter word could be an abbreviation, but I don't know what that would be. But I can think like global of, global at, global in, maybe global in something. It'll go about a long time. That seems like the definition. Global. Uh, no. What's the last letter? Is it going to be a plural? An R? Word like manager? They cause delays with fix needed. Not seeing it at all. All right, I think I'm going to use word plays for this parrot one. Ah, I definitely should have seen this. I did see heads too, and I thought, oh, maybe I am. But it's actually the entire rest of the phrase. So, in inner maze, in the, oh, can't type, in the Amazon, thwarting, I mean, that was such a weird phrase, I should have thought. There's a reason for that. Anyway, if you parrot, you imitate. Oh, I think they cause delays or global IT outages, and it'll go about, yeah, I think we're going to anagram with fix needed. It'll go about a, well, we don't have an N, so it's not the word long, but I think ages at the end. So we anagram, it'll go about, and then we add our ages. All right. Tea would be served in urns. Yeah, I didn't think it might be a plural. And so, yeah, if you slight somebody, oh, you spurn them, you lose the P, and then you cycle the S from the beginning to the end. Wow. All right, that was quite a workout for the brain. Let's check all. Everything's still there. All right, let's head on over to 15 squared. I think there's just a couple I didn't fully get, but we'll see if there was any other topic or theme that I missed. All right, the blog is by Eileen. It's a year since she blogged Boatman, and now only his fifth since then, so I think he's spending a lot of time on each one. Boatman always has a theme, and there was no long delay. And highlighted by the first two long down clues, classic reasons for holdups. And the cleverly linked clues, oh, I didn't see that in the central column. Some fine anagrams, ingenious. There was a similar theme from Shed in 2016. All right, well, of course, there's nothing new under the sun. No shame in repeating a theme someone else did, putting your own stamp on it. All right, I think I followed. Yeah, referring to the warning, you'll catch it, which I don't think I've heard since I was a child. Yeah, I probably read it in Enid Blyton books. Let's see. So 18, yeah, it's just a homophone throughout rejected. All right. I think I got all of those. Leaves on the line, yeah. Sausage dog. I'm puzzled by the definition here. Oh, I forgot the proper name for the sausage dog, so we'll have to. Is that a schnauzer or is that different? Um, one follows. Anyway, we will see. I think I've understood all of the others. Oh, dachshunds were originally bred for hunting. Ah, our badger. Oh, I never knew what dash meant in German. Badger dog. Ah, yeah, maybe, yes. I suppose because of their short legs, they could go into burrows, badger sets, yeah. But there's doubt about whether they were actually used to hunt badgers. Okay. Shame the boatman doesn't set sail more often. Oh, Tom Waits turns up again. Time and tide waits for no man. Yeah, so anyway, but I did enjoy it, yeah, and actually I do like having a theme. Uh, let's see, fellow lovers of Reggie Perrin. Okay, somebody had stolen the lines that Surbiton. All right, that was a great program. All right, well, thank you as always for watching and have a great day and a great weekend.